Hey guys, welcome to Terrace 37. I'm reviewing this, which is the Super Mario Jack's Pacific World of Nintendo Underwater Playset. So really cool, really blessed to pick this up. Now, I wasn't going to buy this right away, but my local GameStop put this on sale for $15, which isn't too bad. They're running a little sale on some of their collectibles, where some of them are just on sale. It's not really clear what the reason is. I guess maybe it's for Comic-Con. I think it lasts till Saturday, but the guy told me that they weren't even really sure what was on sale. You just kind of had to scan it and see what get up there, and some of the other World Nintendo is on sale. The $30 Comic-Con set is on sale for $20, so, you know, it's not like a major sale, but it is kind of nice compared to what some of this is typically worth, so that's kind of cool. And we got this cool picture here of Mario, Blooper, and the rest of the set. You get two interactive pieces. Now on the box it says includes Mario. This led me to believe that you didn't get the Blooper, but you do get the Blooper, as it says 2 figures included, so that's pretty cool. And then on this side you have this little promo image. You have the Super Mario logo up here. On this side you have the promo image again, and on the back you have a picture of it with a little cheap sheet there. It shows you how it all works and how it can be connected, and the other sets in this series. So yeah, let's open this up. So here we have the playset, and it's actually pretty big for a $20 set. I'm not gonna lie, I think this is one of the nicest $20 sets we've ever seen from Jakk's Pacific. It's got a lot going on for it. For starters, it's kind of like a printed wall. Now on the bigger deluxe version of this set, they kind of had some molded in shells and stuff. This one just has as a print, but I'm gonna be honest, it still looks really nice. It's really smooth, and I don't mind it. You know, it feels smooth when you touch it, and it kind of looks kind of watery in a sense. So, you know, I kind of like it being a picture a little bit. It's got some nice detailings on the shells there and the coral, and then it does continue the little edging, and again it feels smooth, kind of glossy, kind of like water, so that's kind of neat. And you get this little kind of leaf or kale, or I don't really know, but yeah, it's kind of nice. It's kind of like a leafy kale, and I like that. You get the same Mario we've seen quite a few times in the series. On one hand, I kind of wish they would start giving us different Marios in these type sets, but on the other hand, I don't really mind, and I'm just kind of happy that they include a figure, because most playsets don't these days, so I think that's really cool. And not only one, we get two. We get the Blooper. Like I said, I didn't think this one was going to be included at first, but it is, and it's got some nice detailings on it. It appears to be the same Blooper we've gotten in like the little other sets, but I don't mind that. I mean, you know, obviously it's an enemy you can army build with, so I think that's kind of cool. It's got some nice designs. You have this purple coral piece, which is very nice. We got a yellow one in the deluxe set, so I like that they give you the purple. And you do have one of those little coin blocks over there, and I'll show you how that works. You just bring Mario up and like, barrel, and boom, you got a coin. I love these little trick blocks. You know, this is something they've been using on almost all of their playset pieces, and it's just something I really like. It's something I see 1,000 times, and I never get bored of it because it's so cool. And I like that about Jakk's Pacific. They really try to include the features from the games in their playset. And I'm about to show off something like I just mentioned there with the features in a second. And that is over here. So, you know, like I was saying, they try to include features in their playset. You got this nice little design, blue watery texture, and what you do is you take your little blooper and you put them up here, and so you come back here, there's this little switch type thing, and you got to be careful because he wants to fall out, but you can move him up and down, and he moves just like how the Blooper would move in the game. And I'm going to tell you, in the game, when you're trying to get through these levels, it's super annoying. But it's really fun to do this on the toy set, you know, to make it move like it does in the game. And that's what I really like about Jakk's. They try to incorporate the video game features, which is not very easy to do in a toy form. And yeah, I think it's kind of fun, you know. I think this is obviously the seller of the set, why a lot of people would be after it, and it's just a really fun piece to kind of make the Blooper go up and down like in the game. And this little mechanism too, but yeah, and it kind of just sits in there. I'm gonna be honest, it would be nice if it had a better way to sit in there, but it's still pretty cool. It's kind of very similar to how the what was that? I really cannot remember the name of them for the life of me, but the giant blocks that came down in one of the castle sets I reviewed, I can't remember their name, and I always remember their name, and I know at the end of this video I'm going to remember their name, so I apologize for that, but you know what I mean. But yeah, it's kind of similar to that, how it just kind of sits there, but I think this is really cool, and I'm not gonna lie, you know, I think it's kind of neat how they could do this, and it's cool too. You just bring your little Mario under there, and you're trying not to get killed by the Blooper. And something I like too Something I like too is they do give you a display base for the blooper. This is not like one from a previous set, and this is great because there is no way a blooper in this series can really, well, actually I take that back. There is a way a blooper could stand, but yeah, you know, for the most part, like it's not going to stay standing on your like shelf or in your toy collection that long. So I like that they give you this little kind of like base piece because they didn't really need to. So that's cool. And yeah, overall I think this is really neat. And here's a comparison of the two sets together, the deluxe with the regular, and as you can see, they're very cool. You can see what I was talking about with how this has more of a molded detailing as this is more of a sticker print, but I'm not going to lie to you, the sticker print looks glossy, it looks watery, so I kind of like the sticker a little bit better than the molded, which is kind of a rarity, but I think it's pretty cool. And I like the consistency. I like that the bases are the same color, so you know, it's not like over here a light blue and over here a dark blue. They're both the same. I really do like how they've kept consistency and all of the paint. I think that's pretty cool. And also too, like say you want to swap them out, you could probably switch the coral designs. You could probably even put the blooper down here if you wanted to, and maybe put an extra of the coral down here, or vice versa. You could switch up the walls, because I think most of these are pretty much the same parts, and it looks really cool when you have them together. It looks like a giant underground water level. And then here's kind of a comparison with some more characters added in. I got the Blue Yoshi up there, Kamik up top, the Eep Cheep, and another blooper over here. And then here we got another Cheep Cheep, or yeah, the Cheep Cheep, and Luigi, and some of the other Marios. So it just looks really cool. You know, it looks like a giant level when you have them all put together. And yeah, I think this is really neat. You know, I like the water theme. I like that they're doing that this year. You know, last year they kind of did more of Castle and the kind of like a Mushroom Kingdom underground theme. But this year they're kind of branching out. They're going to do more of the Ghost House and the underground levels and the water levels. And I think that's really cool because, you know, Jakk's is one of those companies that just keeps kind of surprising you, and I like how much they're trying to make it video game accurate, and I like the consistency too. Like, you know, you get over here and you got the little coin shooter, and then you got the coins that rotate, and then you have the pop-up blocks, and then you have the blooper that comes down. You know, it makes you kind of look, almost kind of feels like an actual level from the game, and they're adapting elements from the game, and I think that's pretty cool. I think they've done a good job with both of these sets all around. If I had to pick one over the other, I mean, this one's obviously a little bit bigger, and you do get kind of like multiple enemies in a sense, because you get this and a Mario, but at the same time, with this one, you do get a full-on blooper that can move up and down, and I'm not going to lie to you, I feel that both of these sets are equally just as good. They both do the job that they're trying to do at the price point, and I really like this one, but a part of me is kind of leaning towards this one a little bit, just because I really love this blooper feature. And yeah, thank you for watching. Please rate, like, and subscribe.